and I just realized my phone's going to die. So, do you want me to help you?
That's good.
We have house guests. I'll take this one.
The wrong one.
I'm going to plug my phone in.
Okay, that's good.
You plug that one in.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's okay.
All right.
Okay.
So, today we had our yard sale. It was really hot outside. Oh, Duolingo wants me to practice. So it was really hot outside. We had 3 10x10 tits set up, and I spoke about it last night that we had a lot of things that I put aside. We pushed all that outside, and did you think I was talking to you? So yeah, it's been a long day. So Freddie's cousin's here, and his cousin's friend is here with him. We just picked them up from the airport a little while ago, had dinner, and I was like, oh no, I gotta go live. So if you are new here, I go live every day. So I was like, ah. So anyway, Saturday night, and Onyx, no. So with house guests here, hello, thanks for tuning in. For one, Onyx doesn't go in our bedrooms, and he keeps trying to go into the guest room, one of the guest rooms. So anyway, he's just like, we always have house guests, it feels like. It's like every couple weeks. But today's yard sale, let me just say that it was hot. Yeah, so thanks for asking. We sold some things, not a lot. It was really kind of slow for a yard sale. Usually we have quite a bit of people that come by, and didn't make that much. Little over, like, it's over $120 or something. But yeah, so we did sell some stuff, which was good because we needed to get rid of some stuff that's just cluttering up the house. And yeah. Thank you so much, Cassine. But yeah, we did it. We had a yard sale in summertime, which is crazy. It was very hot. I even went through some papers. Hello. And and got some shredding done. Took care of some of that. I have some boxes in the garage that I've had in the garage for years. And Freddie wants me to get rid of this stuff. And I was like, oh, this is a good day. I'm already hot and sweaty, so I might as well sit in the garage while I'm having a garage sale, yard sale, and get rid of this stuff. So we did that. And then my rule, and this can be a rule for pretty much anybody that's gonna have a garage sale. My favorite season, I think my favorite season is fall, only because well, I live in South Florida, so we don't get much of a season change here. Like winter, that's like the equivalent of 3 days random in the middle of January usually. So we're not, we don't get much season change, but I think fall is my favorite because of, it gets a little cooler, you know, so it goes from 95 degrees to, you know, maybe 80, 70s, upper 70s. but we don't get much of a change of season here. Our trees don't really change color, except for we do have, in our neighborhood, we have mahogany trees, and they change color, but they change color in April. So it's kind of crazy. So it looks like winter up north. It actually looks like winter here in April when the trees change color and drop all their leaves. And like 2 days later, they're covered in leaves. So, yeah. So we get a change of season within days. So, but that was a good question. Thanks for tuning in and asking that. So Extra Booty says that her favorite season is fall and winter. Oh, hello, Erin. So yeah, we had a yard sale. Yay! We got rid of stuff. Yay! But the main rule about having a yard sale is if you plan to get rid of something, and this is a tip for everybody, if you're planning to get rid of something and you have a yard sale and you've already put it out there to sell, and if it didn't sell, put it in your car and go donate it somewhere. Don't bring it back in the house, because the whole point was you wanted to get rid of it in the first place, right? So you can make somebody else happy and just donate it somewhere. And in fact, Freddie went to take the donations, and the place he took the donations to, they said, no, we don't want that. We don't want that. I was like, and they didn't want any holiday, like I had some holiday decor in there, and they didn't want tools. You would think that they would want tools. We had some tools we were getting rid of. Anyway, so we're going to take those things to another place, a different place. But yeah, so the yard sale's done. We'll probably have another one. I don't know. But we went to the airport and we had a pretty bad storm here this evening. Pretty bad lightning, thunder, lots of lightning. In fact, they actually shut down the airport for about an hour or so. So Freddie's cousin and his friend were in the plane on the tarmac here in town for an hour on the plane before they would let them off. So the lightning was really bad. I couldn't believe that they landed in any planes during that storm. But the storm's over, so for now, I don't know what it looks like tomorrow. But that was our day. I did not go in the studio. I did not make art today at all. I just didn't do that. Tomorrow I have to get ready for my classes on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is when I teach. In fact, yeah. We just recently came back from Europe. We were in Europe for 2 weeks. We've been home for almost not even 2 weeks. We've been home and we were away. But yeah, we go out of the country. The cat got in our cat's in the guest room. But yes, we go out of the country usually once a year, sometimes twice a year. And like I said, I'm in South Florida, and we usually go to Europe at least once a year. And that's mostly in part, that's where my husband is from the Netherlands. Hey, and the Netherlands won their match today. If you follow World Cup, is it World Cup, right? I don't follow that. But that was a big news in the Dutch world. They won like really
5-1.
5-1. Freddie's telling me. So it was really fun to see the outtakes from the match, because the king of the Netherlands and the queen and the princess were there. And they just were having so much fun. It was really cool. Yeah, we usually go there once a year. So, but this year was a little bit different. We did go to the Netherlands. We ended up going to 4 countries this year while we were in Europe. We went Netherlands, Belgium, France, back to Netherlands, and then Portugal, and then back home. So it was a very, very busy trip, and it was really nice because we went to the south of France this year. So, do you ever go traveling as well outside of the country? Or do you live outside of the U.S. or are you living in the U.S.? So, but they speak. So his cousin that's here is from the Netherlands. We just saw him like 2 weeks ago. He took us to the airport 2 weeks ago, and now we pick him up at the airport here. So he's here. But they're speaking in Netherlands, and I have no clue what they're saying after all these years. But anyway, it was a busy day. We did everything but make art. And yeah. Oh, I hear frogs outside. So it rained, so now the frogs are singing outside. It's really nice. So, anyway, if this is your first time here and you're new, I'm Nikki, and this is Create with Nikki, and we make art and we live creative, and sometimes we have to do other stuff. So yeah. Okay. So do you live in Peru now? You're outside of the country, but you live in South America. Oh, nice. We follow some YouTubers down. Well, they're in Panama, and we love watching their YouTube channel. It's called the Nomadic Movement, and they're building a house in the mountains in Panama. It's really cool. So South America's pretty cool, and all down there. So very cool. And I've never been down in South America. So I don't think Freddie, my husband, hasn't been to South America either. He's been to Mexico, but yeah, not to South America. I'd like to go to Costa Rica. I think that would be a really nice trip. I saw somebody in Costa Rica recently. I'd like to go there. That would be fun. A friend of mine, she's from Peru, so maybe one day I'll get to go with her to Peru. Anyway, I'm gonna go for the night because we do have house guests now, and Freddie's doing funny stuff. Anyway, so thanks guys for tuning in, and I will see you next time. And next time is tomorrow. Every day we're on live. So yeah, thanks so much, Charlie, for tuning in and asking some awesome questions, and sharing. So with that being said, we're gone. We're out of here. Good night, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this. Consider subscribing. Ring the bell for notifications. And we go live every day. Who knows what time? There is a schedule, but I'm never on time. So, okay, good night. Good night. Good night. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.